Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. It's Hump Day. Yay! We're halfway through the week. I hope you all have had a great and wonderful day. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. If your day didn't go well or as planned, always remember tough times don't last, but tough people do. So keep in mind, keep God first, and everything will fall in place. I'm a believer in that, and I've actually witnessed that as well. So we just give Allah all praises, because all praises are due to Allah. Any event, I'm gonna get into the topic for this video. So Steph Curry, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, was on Gilbert Arenas' podcast, and the topic came up of who's the greatest point guard, he or Magic, and of course Steph said that he is. That's his opinion. No, he's entitled to it. I don't think that's correct. I don't agree with it. Um, so Stephen A. Smith on First Take this morning, he read a text message that he got from Michael Jordan. Yes, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. He read a text that he got from him, and pretty much MJ said that the greatest point guard in NBA history is by far Magic Johnson. I agree with Michael Jordan. I agree with MJ 1,000%. It is definitely Magic Johnson. I'm just going to read you some stats. First, we're going to start with Magic Johnson. 5-time NBA champion, 3-time NBA MVP, 3-time NBA Finals MVP, 12-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA All-Star MVP, 9-time All-NBA First Team, NBA All-Rookie Team, 4-time NBA Assist Leader, 2-time NBA Steals Leader. In his career, he averaged 11.2 assists per game. Again, he led the NBA in assists 4 times. I hate this damn vacuum cleaner. This automatic vacuum cleaner. I hate it. Makes my dog bark. I hate it. But in any event, I'm gonna press on. So in his career, he averaged 11.2 assists per game. Steph Curry, 4-time NBA champion, NBA Finals MVP just once, 2-time NBA. I'm sorry. Yes. Wait a minute. NBA Finals MVP just once. 9-time NBA All Star. NBA All Star MVP. NBA Western Conference MVP, which they didn't have when Magic played. They came up with that, I think, a couple of years back. 4-time All NBA First Team. 4-time All NBA Second Team. Let's see, I ran out of room on my cue card here. Okay, I said NBA Finals MVP once. 2-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 2 times. 4-time NBA All NBA Second Team, All NBA Third Team, 1 time. He made the third team. Wow. Magic never made the second or third team. NBA All Rookie First Team in 2010 when he was a rookie. 2-time NBA Scoring Champion. 2-time NBA Three-Point Contest Champion. NBA Steals Leader. 50-40 Club. They didn't have this when Magic played. And he's on the NBA 75th anniversary team, and so is Magic. Well, Magic is on the top. It's in the NBA 50th anniversary team. Magic made the top 50 team. Steph is on his 75th anniversary team. So we're talking about greatest shooter ever. Then by far is Steph Curry. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Three-point shooter, greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry. Magic can't even touch Steph Curry when it comes to that. But as far as point guards, it's Magic Johnson all day, every day, 24/7, 365 days a year. is Irvin Magic Johnson. I've had the privilege of watching both of them play. When I was a Magic Johnson, it's one of the reasons why I love basketball. It's the reason why I started watching basketball was because of Magic Johnson. He's one of the reasons. Um, the man was just phenomenal, the greatest point guard ever. He didn't invent the triple double. That was the great Oscar Robertson, but he made it worthwhile. He made it famous. He made it popular. Magic popularized the triple double. We just got to call it for what it is. That man was phenomenal on the court. Those passes. Magic was just a winner. He came into the NBA a winner. He won in college at Michigan State, his second year there, and then he forewent his junior year, turned pro, and then won a championship. Oh, and by the way, NBA Finals MVP as a rookie. Yeah, okay, he had Kareem on his team. He had Jamal Wilkes. He had Norm Nixon. I get it. Yes. Yes. Bob McAdoo. I get it. He had these players. I get it. But this still doesn't take away from the fact that the man was NBA Finals MVP as a rookie. When Kareem went down in Game 6 of the 1980 Finals against Philly, Magic played all 5 positions, scored 42 points. Forget how many rebounds he had and blocks. But the man is phenomenal, and that would never, ever, ever, ever be duplicated. Steph Curry is still playing. By the grace of Allah, he is still playing, and he's still putting up big numbers at the age of 35. He's still giving these young cats to work. Steph Curry is a winner. It took him a little longer, granted. It took him his 6th year in the NBA. But you could say that Steph has Clay, Draymond Green. You can say that. Hey, Steph Carlo, how's it going, my brother? Thank you for tuning in. Yes, Magic hands down. I definitely agree 1,000%. You don't see, no, you won't see it. You won't ever see that. We will never see that. That happened 43 years ago. Some of y'all weren't even born yet. I was 4 years old. We will never see that. So if we're talking about shooter, the greatest of all time, it's Steph Curry, bar none. The greatest shooter of all time is Wardell Steph Curry. No questions about it. No ifs, ands, buts about it. But as far as point gods, like I like to call them, the greatest point god of all time is Irvin Magic Johnson. That man is phenomenal. Steph Curry is phenomenal. I've seen Steph Curry pull up from the corner, falling out of bounds with Anthony Davis and I believe 3 other, this is when he played with the Pelicans. Anthony Davis and I believe it was 2 or 3 other Pelican players draped all over him. He was fading away back in the corner and busted 3 in their face. Falling out of bounds. Fade away. 7'1" Anthony Davis and 3 other players, and drained a 3 in their face in New Orleans. This is when Anthony Davis was considered MVP caliber player when he was in New Orleans before all the injuries set in. I've seen him go behind the back on 3 players, go behind his back, cross over, and drain a 3 without looking and bust it in their face from 32 feet from beyond the basket. I've seen him do that on numerous occasions. I was actually at the arena when he did it. sitting right there in the arena when they played at Oracle, which is down the street from me, Oracle Arena. Seen him do it at the Chase Center on a couple of occasions. The brother is phenomenal. The brother, we cannot deny it. This brother is phenomenal. Who knows? Steph may win another championship. I think he will before his career is over with. I think he'll probably get 5. But even if he does get his 5th NBA championship, or maybe a 6th one, then that still doesn't make him better than Magic as far as stats, in my opinion. Steph Curry, he's definitely in the top 10 of NBA greatest players. Definitely in the top 10 of NBA's greatest. You can't deny that. Yes, the GOAT is Bill Russell. I agree. 11 championships, 11 rings. I don't want to hear that Bill Russell played with white guys who was 5'8". That is a damn lie. The average height of the NBA players in the 50s and 60s was 6'9", 6'10". Maybe about 6'8". I'm sorry, that's tall. And Bill Russell played against Jerry West, the logo, Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain, the most dominant player on a statistical standpoint ever was Wilt Chamberlain. He averaged 50 points per game. What was it in the 66? What was it in the 61-62 season? The year he scored 100 points. Wilt Chamberlain dominated the NBA. Bill Russell was going up against him and was beating him, was beating Wilt Chamberlain. So don't tell me that this man played with is disrespectful to the players who paved the way for the players of today. It's disrespectful to thumb our noses at their accomplishments. 5'8", come on, white boys. Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, them great, what was it? Walt Bellamy. Later on, Nate Thurman. Oscar Robertson. Just legendary players. Willis Reed. Bill Russell played up against some legends, not some 5'8" white boys. And I don't care that there were that many teams. There weren't that many teams in Major League Baseball or in the NFL at that time. But we diminish the accomplishments of Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio, Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Roberto Clemente? Do we diminish their accomplishments? Reggie Jackson? There weren't that many MLB teams in the back in the day, or NFL teams. Do we diminish the accomplishments of Jim Brown, the great legendary Jim Brown, who passed away a few months ago? Walter Payton, Ernie Davis. Well, do we? Deacon Jones. All these great legendary players. Johnny Unitas. I could go on and on and on. But it seemed like in the NBA, you have these youngsters who want to just diminish. They don't know if they don't see what's in front of them. Use You have a phone, you have the internet, you have YouTube at your disposal. Y'all use it to watch these silly ass TikTok videos. Why don't you use it to do some research? Google Bill Russell. Google Elgin Baylor. Google them. Google Wilt Chamberlain. I know I kind of, went off the subject here, but it just irks me. And I haven't spoke about sports on here in a while, so it's kind of, just wanted to do something a little different. Because we're always talking about social issues and, what's going on, what's so have you. Rocky Richard is better than Gretzky and Bobby Orr. I've heard that. Well, black people invented hockey. Yes, they did. Black people in Nova Scotia, Canada, invented hockey. Look it up. We invented hockey. Yes, we did. Believe it was the late 1800s, early 20th century, late 19th century, early 20th century. But black men in Nova Scotia, Canada, invented hockey. Look it up. Yes, it was invented by blacks in the 1920s. Well, hell, black people invented the rodeo. We invented bulldogging. That's where a cowboy is riding his horse and jumps off of it, grabs the steer, grab him by the horns, and just turn him around, twist the head and turn him around. You know who invented that? Bill Pickett. Yes, he did. The son of slaves from Texas. Bill Pickett invented bulldogging. The black man was the original cowboy. Look it up. Yeah, it's a book about blacks in hockey. I heard that. Yeah. We're just phenomenal. We're just phenomenal. And the fact that we're having a debate about who's the greatest point guards or the greatest point guard of all time, Magic or Steph Curry, is phenomenal because these are two black men. Phenomenal athletes, phenomenal NBA players. What Magic did on the court would never ever be duplicated. What Steph Curry is currently doing on the court would never ever be duplicated. There will never ever be another Steph Curry. There will never ever be another Magic Johnson. There will never ever be another Michael Jordan or another Kobe Bryant. Never ever be another Bill Russell. All these legends. There'll be another Larry Bird. They're already comparing Luka Doncic to Larry Bird. The young man in Dallas, Luka Doncic. A lot of people they compare Dirk Nowitzki to Larry Bird. And I wouldn't say Luka Doncic because Luka he's a ball hog. He's more athletic than Larry Bird. He likes to drive and yes, he's very overrated. Not a tad. Luka is very overrated. But that's another topic for another video. I think it's because the NBA needs another great white hope. That's why they hype up Luka. But in any event, if there was ever a player closer to Larry Bird in the last decade or 20 plus years, it was Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki was on the same level as Larry Bird, even though he only won one championship, and Dirk didn't have the talent around him like Larry Legend did. Dirk Nowitzki, if you look at their shot, they kind of have the same similar shot, even though Dirk did perfect that one leg step back fadeaway. He was notorious for doing that. Larry Bird never did that. Larry Bird wasn't athletic, but Larry Bird was a winner. I got to give that to him. And if there ever was a player who compares to Larry Bird, I would say Dirk Nowitzki. He's retired now, but I say Dirk was Larry Bird-esque. He was taller. He was like 7 feet tall, 7'1" or something like that. But he was Larry Bird-esque. It would be Dirk Nowitzki, not Luka Doncic, but Dirk Nowitzki. Yes, we invented chess. I remember seeing that chessboard in the Pharaoh Sum. Yup. And I always loved chess. I never learned how to play checkers. Didn't want to. I wanted to learn how to play chess as an 8-year-old child, 9 years old. Never wanted to learn how to play checkers. Now, I did learn how to play Chinese checkers. Chinese checkers is different from our checkers. It's similar to almost like chess. I love Chinese checkers. I was a, I was, I was pretty good at Chinese checkers. But I learned how to play chess from my uncles and my friend at school. So, but in any event, I didn't mean to talk about me and my chess and Chinese checkers skills. I just saw that was what my brother had put down there, and this made me think of my childhood. But in any event, y'all weigh in. What do y'all think? So, my personal opinion, Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard of all time. Steph Curry is not a prototypical point guard. If you want to, like a Magic Johnson or a what's another one? John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas. He's not that type of a Chris Paul, who ironically enough got signed by the Warriors, which doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Steph Curry is not that type of point guard. He's a more of a shooting guard, point guard, or I'm sorry, a scoring guard, or scoring small guard. Kind of like Allen Iverson. AI was not a point guard to me. He was a scoring small guard. And he actually started that. AI perfected the scoring small guards. Some could say Tim Hardaway. I'm gonna say Allen Iverson. He started that small scoring guard type prototype of guard, and that's kind of like what Steph Curry is. Even though Steph Curry is bigger than AI was, but Steph Curry doesn't pass the ball first. He's not a now he throws some dimes now, but Chris Paul looks to pass the ball. Magic looked to pass the ball. So it's Magic Johnson all day. I even throw Isaiah Thomas in there because if you're talking about point guard assist, then Isaiah Thomas is a better point guard than Steph Curry. I didn't say a better player. I'm saying point guard. It's Isaiah. Yes, they're right. Zeke from my hometown, Detroit Pistons, a Detroit legend. One of my idols. I love to this day. I still love Zeke. Isaiah Thomas is a better point guard than Steph Curry. If you're talking about point guard as far as assist wise, but player is Steph Curry. Even and Isaiah tell you that himself. So again, greatest point guard ever, Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson. That's my opinion. Y'all weigh in. Let me know what you think. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, smash it down, and hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. Again, drop your comments. Let me know what you think. Share this video. Let's have a conversation. It's a fun conversation to have. Kind of like barbershop talk. Like, who's the greatest boxer? Muhammad Ali or Joe Louis or Mike Tyson? You know. So let's have the discussion. And even on this, particularly on this, let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Please, y'all. It's not that serious on a subject such as this. It's not that serious. Let's just have some fun with it. Let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. That's all I ask. bring facts, not emotions. So next time, I love y'all. Take care. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Sisters as well as brothers, be safe out here, whether you're going to work, taking the children to school, running errands, whatever you may be doing. Please be safe, beware, and be aware. Satan is busier now more than ever. So take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Please continue to support your brother. Please like and share this video. Share it. Let's get the conversation out there, even on topics such as this. And again, let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Let's do that, please, y'all. All right, till next time, I love y'all. Support your brother, support the YouTube channel, support the podcast, and just take care. All right, I'll come at y'all again. All right, y'all take care. I'm out. Peace.